And welcome back. Today we are with Topleo. We are testing out some of their Android TV boxes. This is the i96 Z8 Plus. Very interested in this device, pretty new, so I'm kind of curious exactly what it is that they have. If you're brand new to the channel, consider subscribing, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I am here in their office testing out some products. And I do have a TV here, and I'm gonna go ahead and plug everything in so that way we could see exactly what it is that you have. So according to the box, it does have the OK Google. You're gonna have all these apps: YouTube, Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO Max, Zona, Yandex, Prime Video. And just remember, some of these apps do need a subscription, so you do need to have a paid login for that stuff. It has Android TV built in. You could also use Miracast. I'm very interested to see exactly how this works. It just says attach box to TV, connect to internet, and then start streaming. So cool. Let's go ahead and open this guy and see exactly that we get. Now, when it comes to packaging, I really like the simplicity of it. It looks like, I know some of the standard boxes from China come in like this, but I've noticed that some of them, especially with this company here, they're starting to be a little bit more premium on the packaging, and just looks a little bit cleaner and neater how they're putting it in now. So cool. Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Here is the box, and I kind of like the circle here. It almost looks like a little DJ thing, so pretty neat. Yeah, so what do we get? You have a TF card slot right here, 2 USB ports on the side. You do have a Ethernet, the AV port, HDMI, and then also your power. So yeah, the material on this thing actually feels pretty nice. It's pretty good actually how the device is. So let's go ahead and open this thing and see what else we get. Now, because I am in China, I am going to be using their type of power, which is okay. And you do get a user manual, which I know a lot of us don't really read it. And they do provide an HDMI cable and then the remote. Now, I do have to say, this remote actually looks pretty good. Check that out. You're gonna have your power, up, down, left, right, enter. You do have a TV so that way you could plug that into the TV itself, hamburger button, a mouse, which is great, and then also the gear icon. So all your little shortcuts are going to be right there. I really do like that they have the mouses built into them. You do have your volume, plus and minus, home, reverse. There is your assist right there, and then of course YouTube, Netflix, Disney Plus, and Google Play. You do have a number pad on the bottom, and there is a mute and a back, or delete button, I should say. So okay, batteries are not included, so I do have some batteries here. You do need 2 AAAs. Let's go ahead and plug this thing in and see how the device looks like. Okay, so here we go. Here is the TV, and here's the remote. It is a little bit dark in here, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try this on. So just follow the instructions on the TV. It says press the OK button and the mute button at the same time, and then the remote will automatically connect. So there it says remote connected. And now we are on the Android TV interface. So cool. Okay, first thing I do have to say is there is no step-by-step on setting up your device. So you have to go to settings, you have to go to your network and internet, and then sign up with your internet, and then give this thing a minute to update. Now, once you do have everything connected, you want to come down here to device preferences, and you want to come to about, and then check if there's any kind of system update. So we're just going to click on this. It's going to say checking for updates. Your system is up to date. I'm going to check it again because I know this thing is going to do an update, and it's probably going to say your system's up to date. So it's just downloading some stuff, whatever it's going to do. Now, I do have to say the response time for the remote is actually pretty nice. So while we're waiting, let's go ahead and go to YouTube. And the cool thing about YouTube is that it is using the official YouTube app. You're gonna get a thing here to log in if you want to. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit the back button, just use the guest mode. And I am going to do one of my videos here just to see how well the quality looks like and to see how fast it reads it. So here we go. We're gonna test out one of the videos here. This is one of the translators from Time Kettle. To show you guys this translator. And you can see it works really good, sounds really good. I'm gonna turn the volume all the way down. And I want to come over to the settings just to see exactly if it's pulling at 4K or 1080p. Automatically, sometimes the devices will pick up 10K just so that way it starts reading pretty good, or 720. I should say 1080p, not 10K, but it does read 4K quality. So let's switch it over to 4K and see exactly how it looks like. And there it is. Look how nice and clean that looks. Looks very, very clear to me. So it's pretty good. Pretty good. It only took a few seconds for this to upload, so it's definitely reading all the 4K stuff pretty well. Okay, so right now it looks like it still hasn't done its update. Typically when you do restart it, oh, there it goes. Now it's starting to pull up some of the data down here at the bottom because I got logged into YouTube. So the first thing I like to do personally with these boxes that don't walk you step by step is I go to settings, I go to device preferences, and then all the way at the bottom is a restart button. So I'm just gonna restart the box, and I wanna see if it's going to load the new updated Android TV interface. So there you go, it looks like it did do the update. At the top now you do have your apps and stuff like that, so it looks like it is starting to pull together. And then of course, if you wanna download some extra stuff, it's good to log into the Google TV, or Google Play Store, I should say. But yeah, everything is organized very well. As most of you guys know already, it's very simple how to use add to favorites. You just click on this, add whatever app you want, and then that should be good. I'm gonna go ahead and log into my Google Play Store. That way I can get UHD so we can see the specs. So here we go. I was able to log in, and I'm just going to come here and type UHD just to show you guys here that this is the Google Play Store. So remember, you always have to log in to your account to get access to it. So there it is, UHD. I love this app because it gives you everything that you need to know about the device, and it doesn't hide anything or sugarcoat anything. It's just a really, really good device to play with. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and open it. And the first thing is, it says manufacturer Google, device type TV, model Z8 Plus. It is, I believe it's advertised as 32 gigs of internal storage. It does have 23 gigs available, Bluetooth version 4 Plus, 2 gigs of RAM. This is using the all-winner chipset H313 and H616. It is an ARM Cortex A53, and it is a quad core. Now, as far as your display goes, it is pulling it up as a 720p. So the screen resolution is pulling at 720p. The Mali is going to be G31. And then as far as your Android version, it is going to be Android version 12. So that's good. Let's come all the way down here to codecs. This is probably the most important thing that you need to know about the device, because you want to be sure that it can play 4K and 1080p quality. So the decoders, you have decoder and encoder for C2, decoder LATM and OMX, and then also C2 encoder for C2 OMX for LATM also. So it looks like quadruplets, but there are 4 unique ones. So you got LATM, 3GPP, AMR, FLOC, ALLA, MLAW, MPEG, Opus, RAW, and Vorbis. And then you do have some all-winner codecs here with AVC, HEVC, MPEG-2, MPEG-4, VP8, VP9, AVC, H.263, which is going to be your 4K, H.264 decoders for AVC again, 3GPP, MP4 VES, VP8, VP9. Yeah, you have everything that you're going to want to have within the device. So that's very, very good. Now, as far as the installed apps go, just come here to the top with apps. You do have this thing called App Drawer. I'll show you guys in a second. You have YouTube, Google Play, Prime Video, Settings, AirScreen. I did the UHD, and then Spotify, Shahid, and then Max with a K app right there. So if you do click on Settings, it is a shortcut to the Settings tab. And most of you guys should know how to mess with this. If you don't know, device preferences, and then if you go to display and sound, is probably going to be your most important option. If you do have some speakers, then you want to probably enable pass-through or go through some of the advanced settings. And then same thing with your display. So that's everything that you're going to want to know when it comes to the settings. Very, very simple to do. As far as your app drawers, so this is something that some of you guys might not know. If you want to install something, they will have here like Netflix and your Disney Plus, like stuff like that. Just remember that these apps do require a username and password. So when you do click on it, it's gonna say, this one says it's only available in certain regions. So because I am not in the States right now, it's not gonna allow me to play this. So just keep all of that in mind when you are messing with the stuff here. But other than that, everything here runs like an NVIDIA Shield. Everything is extremely smooth, very, very fast. You can customize and choose your own channels depending on what you're clicking on. If you're just like, cool, I want to see trending or recommended. If you're logged into YouTube, then you're going to open up some more stuff like your subscription stuff, maybe your watch later list. So it's very good. So there you go. Hope you guys are doing good. The device is pretty good. It does feel like a Shield. It does have the Android TV. It's extremely smooth. The remote I probably would do a little bit different only because this is one of their standard remotes. It has everything that you need on the remote itself. For me, I do like some of the more premium remotes, which they do have here actually. I'm gonna do another video on that. But this thing works pretty well, very responsive, very fast. The box is very smooth. You could do so many things with it without paying like a crazy price. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I always try to hook you guys up. With all that being said, you guys take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one.